What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here getting ready for the early games. We're about 20 minutes away from it. I was watching the NFL Network and all the talking heads out there talking about the game and things, and surprisingly, Michael Irvin had to go lone wolf. Oh, hold on for a second. I'm going to tease you for a second here. Today's sub, prime rib sub. Prime rib sub. And now we are, after searing it on 600-degree temperatures, we've turned it down. You want to let me show? Oh, just take a peek. Let's take a peek here. Lord! Oh my goodness! It's at 60 degrees right now. Once it gets to 120, we'll take her off. We'll let her rest and cool down. And then we're going to slice it real nice and thin to go on the sub. We're going to take some caramelized onions. We're going to make a horseradish and blue cheese sauce to go over it. And we'll have some au jus. Ooh. Don't tell me I don't know how to cook. But I'm going to tell you why I feel good about today right now. One of the things that always seems to happen to me in my mind with the Dallas Cowboys, whenever the Cowboys are expected to do something, it seems like that's when we have the worst problems. I mean, serious. I'm not trying to be funny, but I remember when the Super Bowl was going to be in Dallas that year, everybody was saying the Cowboys could be the first team to host the Lombardi Trophy and host the game. Everybody thought that the Dallas Cowboys had it going on and that they were going to be just waltzing right through. We had the catch-no-catch season, right? You know, where if they hold on, if Des Bryant holds onto the ball, or if the officials make actually the right call, we're in the NFC Championship game. Doesn't happen. And so when people start getting on the Cowboys bandwagon, it starts me to start worrying. So I'm watching Michael Irvin, and he's putting on the lone wolf hat because he's lone wolfing it. I didn't know it was the Cowboys game. I know that Vegas has this 2.5 point underdogs, but nobody on NFL Network picked the Cowboys. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, because like I said, when the Cowboys are expected to do something, that's when we seem to have the biggest letdown. Now, of course, if the Cowboys lose, they're going to say the Cowboys are frauds, even though everybody picked them to lose. This is where you're kind of hypocritical. See, if you don't pick them to win and then you say they lose, they're frauds, well, they did what you said they were going to do, right? To me, if you thought they were going to win on the road against a desperate team and they lose, then you say they're frauds, at least in my mind. But then again, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll. But I hope, and this is, you can see my breath here. I'm south, about 7 hours, I guess, south of Buffalo, New York. Our climates are totally different, okay? They have the Great Lake right there with the lake effect snows and stuff. And Buffalo, New York is usually really windy and snowy. Right now, today, for whatever reason it is, our temperatures are very similar. You see me out here in a t-shirt, although you can see my breath. Some of y'all say it's because your breath stinks so bad. That's why you can see his breath, because it stank breath. But no, that's actually the moisture in the air condensating in the cold. The temperature here is very similar to the temperature in Buffalo. And we will be getting some rain this afternoon, just like they will in Buffalo. Which, for Buffalo to be warm enough that I can be out here with short sleeve shirts, that's amazing. And that will definitely help to benefit the Cowboys that are used to playing inside. So I'm curious to see how this video does. My neighbor's actually got a leaf blower going over there, and he's blowing all his leaves. And of course, I'm right here talking with the shotgun mic and just watching the meets. And in the time that I've been sitting here talking with you, temperature's up to 63.7. I wish, and I'm sure technology is not too far away now that we've got literally AI videos and stuff coming out. When they come up with smell-o-vision, if you could smell the rosemary and the thyme and the garlic with that meat, enough to make you cry. All right, good people. One other final note. The Eagles are traveling today, and Micah Parsons made them sick. Jalen Hurts is flying not with the team. He's not with the team. He's not with the team. He is flying without the team because they don't want to get everybody else sick. So there's that. And I should have waited to see what everybody picked for that game. Did anybody have to lone wolf for the Eagles? Or do they just think they're just going to go through? Oh, another note too. Another big note, as a matter of fact. Tyreek Hill, inactive today. I'm sure he'll play against the Cowboys, but the question will be is, if he's inactive today, how bad is it and how good will he be? I don't wish for injuries, but injuries are a fact of life in the NFL and something that everybody has to deal with. Nobody gives us sympathy when Dak Prescott breaks his thumb. Nobody gives us sympathy when Tyron Smith literally has his hamstring ripped off the bone. But sometimes you get lucky and you play a team when they're not at their full strength. I'm sure somebody's going to go out there and do a video and say, Mark Holmes is praying for injuries, or Mark Holmes, the only way the Cowboys can win is when people are hurt, this, that, and the other. Whatever, dude, whatever. Anyway, one final look. We're up to 65.7. Are you ready? I'm Mark Holmes, and I feel good about the Cowboys for today. Look at this. Damn! Look at that. Damn! Yeah, it's like that. And that's the way it is. Peace and chicken grease.